Testing 1 2 3, and we are live. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. It is, without further ado, and my utter pleasure to announce that for the very first time in the history of this channel, we are watching Empire of the Sun Changes. It is really the first time I featured this band on here, and should have been doing this a long time ago. I really enjoyed this band from back in the day. It reminds me of my days in art school, that kind of vibe. So I'm curious as to seeing. Man, I'm forgetting my English, guys. I have to see. This is why I have the channel. I live in South America, but I have to still practice my English with the reactions. It's been a while since I last listened to this band. In fact, I'm just gonna look up really quickly. Hope you guys don't mind. Don't mind my search history. Can get kind of wacky. Empire of the Sun songs. I want to see which one I recall. There's one specific. Walking on a Dream. Okay. Walking on a Dream. Super classic song. Walking on a Dream. Okay, so I'm trying to get the, go back to that mentality and, right? So I can visualize this song and be on par, So get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. Disclaimer, sometimes the things I say make no sense, but it's all about the entertainment. This is a full-on, music video. Short film, even. Super cool. I wish that would happen to me. God. What is this? That took a turn.
Before
10 out of 10. I love the vibes in this song, and I'll tell you why in 1 second. First things first, we hit the like. We subscribe to Empire of the Sun. I even ring the bell, yes, and I have a link of the. I have a link of the original video down in the description below. So, love the storytelling, right? Like I said in the beginning, I wish this happened to me. I've seen this in several movies, right? It's a plot of many sci-fi movies about extraterrestrials, you know, different worlds and things like that. Surrealism. I wish I lived in like a farm somewhere in Arizona, New Mexico, right? Near the desert. Nice warm weather at night, maybe a slight cool breeze, open clear skies. You can see the stars, the constellations, everything, and you know, hearing the crickets and the insects chirping right on the horizon, and that kind of gives you. I think you would get used to it and become like a comfort thing that you could use to fall asleep. I don't know. It's just like background music to fall asleep to. It would be like the equivalent of lo-fi music on YouTube, but out there for the country in this situation. But anyway, I look out the window and I see this, and I think, wow, this is incredible. As a child, right? If I was like 10 years old, 12, I'd be like, oh my god, this is the greatest moment of my life. This is huge. Even if it happened today at 28 years old, at any age, right? And I think when I was younger, I used to have dreams about that, and kind of putting myself in that movie. But of course, it hasn't happened yet. It could still happen. We never know. But then if it does, and I have to talk about it, you guys would think I was faking it because I'm talking about it now. See, that's the thing. I've spoiled myself. But anyway, so we have this sort of storytelling of what we could assume is an alien crash, but maybe not from another galaxy, from another dimension. That's what it looks like here. From what I can piece together based on my investigation and my knowledge of you know, time and space. And interestingly enough, that's kind of like their one of their species. See, there's two, right? And I like how they made them goofy, kind of like from the 70s, from the 80s. Like the costumes are childish. They're not like threatening, dark or anything like that. They give a good energy, like you want to meet them, which would not be the ideal case in real life, based on what the information that I have, and I cannot reveal too much because the government, you know how the government is. So I won't say what I know. Maybe in a live stream. Man, throughout this, ooh, man, I'm glad I stopped it here. The blue, the hues, the color palette here. I would have a poster of this. I love this book. I mean, it's kind of like the George the Cloud sign here with the blue. I just really love this sort of filter here. And it's super wide. The wide shot, it could be a poster. This whole like chapter in the video here, I really enjoyed because of the color scheme that they have going on here. It's nighttime, but you can see just enough, you know what I mean? There's the silhouettes, the clear water. Everything is reflected, right? The little, you know, UFO sinking here. The night sky with the stars, the mountains on the horizon, just a little bit, you know, hazy. And at the shore, right? I could just feel myself there. All the senses are being triggered for me. And then we come back to just ignore that message there, guys. And then they teleport, right? The leader. So they have the tribe of the let's say the soldiers of that land, and then two of their leaders. Probably this guy is the king and his assistant, and they're like, okay, little girl, come with us. You are the chosen one. and they take her into this other dimension that is glorious, filled with magic, glitter, smiling older men. What else could you ask for, guys? Honestly, see, I really love the filters that they're using here. Very dreamy, and good energy, good vibes. So like I said, this music video on point with the storytelling. Yes, it's a little bit like more infantile, childish, but it brings me back. We all have that inner child inside of us. It doesn't matter who you are. It could be the toughest guy in prison, and you still have that inner child. Um, so I really enjoy everything about the video. The music itself, the drums go so hard for this band. I think I remember it in their other songs, like the beat, and then the flute. It's such a nice touch individual that brings me to maybe the 70s, like disco, but also kind of gives me Native American, like tribal vibes. I hope I can say that. I mean, that's it's just what, what comes to mind in a good way, in such a good way. So it kind of mixes like modern music with a little bit of spirituality. I can say that faster. And same thing with the video, right? You're mixing reality with an illusion, with another dimension. So I think the music video and the song go along together very well. I'm definitely going to listen to this more. This is going right in my favorites playlist. I know that now. By the way, guys, make sure you check out the playlist. Every artist I listen to, I create a playlist. Make sure you can just type it in, whatever. For example, Empire of the Sun playlist. So far, I'm only gonna have this song, but this is going on my favorites playlist. And wow, super cool. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm glad I clicked on this. Nobody told me. I just did it on my own. But if you guys have any more suggestions, please write them in the comments. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, join the channel if you want to ascend to another dimension and get transported into a world you have never seen before, but it may be even better than your dreams and anything you could have imagined. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.
Thanks for watching.